FPNTV GH and was son anyone who gusua and ne anopai on me edi eshiamuno and ne some chance were the chimu some dear and some each go up for feeding 10 times so and a nema santanasi. I made it eba besom and net dear asema abano a year the Nigerian Igbo king at the last time you be home video and as you be doing home common a chiremo apparently I was so no dear. What me I j a land kakaka. I will Ghana chess or no dear. What they baba establish the kingdom chess or no or will be being a kingdom kakaka or Ghana. Not just a Nigerian penny for president and other ministers about chess or for her, nay other Nigerians no or mobile for her Ghana youth. Eba social media ebe total war e borosa abranti we can say me we na Ghana penny for Antina so omahwama posi for akwakofa abranti na before that obi wo ho a abranti ni nsem okekan ye no wantibi anase na wonim de esi eko producer yenko he abra Igbo king ni obi na no ka se waba beto land o Ghana ha o de be di ni djuma so yenko nkuti.
What did the Igbo chief do wrong by buying land in Ningo?
First of all, calling himself a king in Ghana is wrong.
That's wrong, I agree with that.
Creating Igbo village, which has never happened in the history of the world among the Igbos in the world. As I'm talking to you, I've acquired 50 acres of land, that is 250 plus of land along the Flower Road, that is at Old. But I'm creating Igbo village, which has never happened in the history of the world among the Igbos in the world. As I'm talking to you, I've acquired 50 acres of land, that is 250 plus of land along the Flower Road.
King yi odi etudwa ewo eye social media ne other platforms so enam so ama enne oye ne kese atono ama aposifo ato wonsa e dia frɛ no anase meka se bie na mpanifo mo ye ensem hwehwemu na utie ne nsem no ma eye ayarega ene kwotena eye TV station bi so eye ne interview na o kire kwan ye fa so a ye chi abranti mo kai said the last time me ye no video no na me kire kwan of fa so be pm o Ghana ha ayarega en narrative ni story ni nyina oba ha en kan na ne ton cassette na de boy ensem papa no da na kire no ha no ene eye patrikutum ani edi wura eye deck mu ne edi hwe saa eye mfonyini no eno na abranti ba Ghana oba beton ye na eno na watena ha nya sika kakra na ode no ho abobo mpanimfo bi nti odwen se ono ane wo ganti oba social media ebe kan sansem we ayasa ayarga echechiremu ayarga chechiremu ekwan ya posifo anase BNI4 efa so investigate akwana sem no anase Igbo ken asem no mu na omo frɛ no na utie ni sem no ma abra ye frɛ na wo ba no na ode eye the ambassador of Nigerian ambassador wo Ghana ha no ode na di na chi dia lawyer fu bi adi na chi a chese odwen se obetwa fa ye Ghana posifo ne mpanimfo so na nso amanesa obeduru ya na chairman woro ho watale ne fa nkohye ana yede kokohye mu yede kokohye mu a abranti wose ne BP aba enam so ama yama ne bill producer yenkonkotie kwan posifo fa so echi abranti ne retract statements a okan ye abra posifo anampanimfo sakan no yenkotie mra.
What did the Igbo chief do wrong by buying land in Ningo?
First of all, calling himself a king in Ghana is wrong.
That's wrong, I agree with that.
Nobody who is not a citizen of this country can make himself a king in our country. You know the law. It doesn't permit that. So you coming to tell us that you are acquiring 50 acres of land to build a kingdom, an Igbo kingdom, so that it will become one of a kind in the world that has never happened anywhere in this country, shows that we are loose. We are allowing everybody to take over everything. And you are going to build a kingdom that is going to determine who becomes president in Nigeria.
In Nigeria?
Yes.
Kingdom in Ghana determines
who becomes president in Nigeria. The ministers of state will all be coming and through that gate, and anybody who wants to acquire land or property who is a Nigerian will come there and acquire land and build as a Nigerian and live. And that's an Igbo kingdom. Clearly, they are becoming another tribe in Ghana. clearly, they are now rubbing shoulders with the kings of wherever they are getting the land from. And clearly, we are going to have a big problem in the future. Have you bothered to ask the kind of crime rate, then find out the associates of those crimes? And you will realize that 90% of every crime that is committed in this country, if you check the statistics, 90% is foreigners. And
well, I don't know about that.
10 is Ghanaians. Armed robbery,
Foreigners.
Nigerians have taken
Kidnapping.
over. Kidnapping,
Foreigners.
Nigerians have taken over.
Fraud.
Foreigners. Fraud, 419, killing
Yahoo.
what do you call it, scams and everything.
Fraud boys.
Fraud boys, they've taken over, they've manipulated the system. They are now the hierarchy of our nation in terms of anything. Right now, they're even killing landlords. They come, they rent your house, one person shows his face.
Then 30 come and live there.
Then 30 come and live.
That's true. I hear that quite a lot.
And when you joke, they kill you. Our ladies, they are killing them, using them for their so-called rituals. Very soon, if we allow such a kingdom to happen, you will be registering missing people in this country every day. Look, we are not against settlers. I am not against settlers. We have Yoruba settlers here. We are living happily with them. We have Hausa settlers. They are living happily with them. We have Zambarama settlers. They have even lived with us for a very long time, and they are now part of.
There's Lagos Town in Accra.
Yes.
And there's Lebanon House in Accra as well.
So the point is that, are we selling our sovereignty to the Nigerians? You know, Igbos, they are called Nyamuri.
That means?
Nyamuri, Hausa, they are calling them Nyamuri. Even in Nigeria, they are not welcomed by the Hausas and the Yorubas. And let me be
So what report did you give to the police?
You remember when this incident happened, I wrote to the NIB and the National Security, telling them to, and then Land Commission and all that, to investigate into the matter and to strip him of the title king. He cannot be comparing himself to the title king. He cannot be comparing himself to Ashantahine and all that. And funny enough, this king, or whatever we call himself, finds his way of dining with NDC and MPP. You realize that all
Well, there's some videos that they'll be putting up. Please show us some of the videos.
Yes.
Well, the story is that he was a big contributor to political campaigns.
But not, that can be his problem if they are not arrested.
There you see him over there.
Yeah, and look at this one.
Yeah.
In this country.
But this is long ago. This is not recent.
This is recent. This is his
not
kingdom.
recent. This 2025. This is before election, I think.
This is before election.
Yes.
But what is wrong with this and today? It's the same story.
Yeah, but he got endorsement from political leadership. That's the point I'm making.
Oh, okay, that's what you are making.
Yeah, that's Johnson Asiedu
sitting down there.
The chairman of the NDC.
Why?
Seated right there.
Does it make it right?
I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm telling you where he gets his power from.
Yes, and he's not going to get it from me. And I'm going to distill that power, and I've done that.
You've done that? You're a minority party.
It doesn't matter. There's one truth in life. The Ghanaian society will rally behind me in any circumstances against this man. If I say tomorrow there's a demonstration, you will see the number of people who come out to support this demonstration against our politicians who are allowing it. Look, like I said, our forefathers toiled for this nation. They died for this nation. Our current politicians, what are we doing? We're selling out the nation for peanuts. Everybody is welcome in Ghana. Look, you remember in the last parliament, 2 parliaments ago, when I went to parliament, the issue of the U.S. military base in Ghana.
Yes, yes.
And I fought against it. I said, I will not accept the U.S. military base in Ghana. What happened? It looks as if our leaders do not have foresight of defending our nation. They are more particular about what comes into their pocket than what they should defend.
So why did the police arrest him? And for what? Why did they keep him overnight? What was the charge?
The charge was that, first of all, he's calling himself a king in Ghana when he's not a citizen of this country. Parading around and going around everywhere and calling himself the king of Ghana, the king of Igbo. Igbos don't have king in Ghana. When you're a foreigner and you're a settler, you come to this country. Our constitutions allow you to be called a chief. of your community. So all the settlers in Ghana, like the Yoruba, they have a Yoruba chief, the Hausas, they have a chief, the Zambarama chief. That is fine. We can give you that title to be able to be managing yourself. But when you begin to, parade yourself, call yourself like Asantehene and all these other kings in Ghana, and you'll be walking when you are not a citizen and say you are a king, and you are going to acquire tracts of land and build a kingdom.
Did he acquire the land?
That is his problem. Whether he did or he did not, he's voiced it out that he has. And the videos are there. So we are taking his word again.
So is he being released on bail?
Yes, this afternoon he complained of high BP.
In the cell?
In the cells. And said his BP has gone up. You know, yesterday when he was invited, he went there with the ambassador. Nigeria.
Ambassador of what?
Nigeria.
Nigeria's ambassador to Ghana.
Nigeria ambassador to Ghana. He went there with his lawyers and all that, thinking that it was the ordinary citizens, what do you call it, NIB or National Investigation, National Security, who just listen to him and ask him to walk away. This is not that national security you're thinking of. This is a different national security altogether. They will investigate. As a citizen of Ghana, when you send a petition, they will have to listen to your petition. So the investigation went through. And he was panting, sweating. He's not a king, he's not a what. But this is the palace you've built, and you're calling yourself a king. You are causing mayhem in this country. Your Nigerian boys are going around telling Ghanaians, threatening Ghanaians that if they kill one Ghanaian, Nigerian, they will kill
50. Ibo Kenyi ekeka nsem se oba ababe establishing a kingdom ewo Ghana ha lete a omo twed command panifo antwe wano anwo fom na omo ebefa abrante na utie the story na abrante ne ba na woye bold enough say obe cheche ni nsem chese obe man story Nigeria for the year na nkampanifo amaneko okasa wi ya na se chama ro watare ena ye dini shim within 24 hours na ni BP arise utie the story na ayarega e kana na chese abrante no beduru no na chese ne toafo chese fifiri tin ankasa na utie the story across all the countries no there's no television or media house obekwa ye kase yenka the most country eba criminal deals omudima kotina yemo Nigeria foti. I have share a couple of interviews in South Africa, Namibia, Zimbabwe, US. Just it's uncountable. Not just say, oh, you were ni Eshima Nigerians and Casanova quadre was a criminal aspect in this animal. Or might be a pest of Bema Quayama Sanko Fui, Aba Bebusu Omo Emaim. Na a bump and for Basso said, Omo ultimately taking this bold decision. Na Omode Abrantian Afamra Kwanso. Next time, Obi Bagana, Naso Opesa Obey Bibia, and Naso Peso to be one more. Obefa mrakwanso said the beya aban no ana emra no ene no enye aha FPNTV official your live on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all the social media handles no okoho obenya ye no ahweye se opese oni eyempanifo di djuma di bia na se opese auto airtime amesro numbers no egu screen no eso kama obefa na mpanifo atimi abonkomo na bibia so atimi so aye kama sa so na pese e bo djuma di bi hu dawru edemawa ye bia ye pono edi ato ho no se oni mpanifo kasa oba ye bebo djuma di no hu dawru edi ama kama na bibia so atimi akofo auto airtime a ebo ne da form sa so na ye bo djuma di bi hu dawru edi ama wa ebo no eda form kutukitikite kra aha FPNTV official medimo besia yigusu e wo abefo fidin 10 times so ade biare be free soro ebe to form story bia na ebe abetenase na area ba besom makram
as a Nigerian and leave, and that's an Igbo kingdom. Clearly they are becoming another tribe in Ghana. Clearly they are now rubbing shoulders with the kings of wherever they are getting the land from, and clearly